SCP-031-DE is a humanoid SCP. SCP Foundation can't catch this SCP, but in Foundation is a group named One Global Committees, or ISS-03, and they stay for if the SCP-031-DE coming and is in a place, in a location, they come to this SCP and try to catch it. If they don't, then they write what they see or what happened. SCP-031-DE is a woman. She looks like 20 years old. She is a beautiful, skinny woman. SCP-031-DE has different effect to a woman or to a man. Like to a man, other side SCP-031-DE has problems to talk with a woman, and for this SCP is like if she will communicate with a woman, then it is short and complex to talk, and the agent and the doctors from SCP Foundation Germany, they have two ideas. One, it can be because SCP-031-DE don't like women, and the two option or the two idea is because SCP-031-DE can use his effect to a woman, and it can be happen that it can block it, and this is why this SCP don't like women. And if the SCP-031-DE or Isabelle manipulate a man, then they go into house, and the goal of this SCP is only use his effect and man have a problems. This is like she goes in his home and she tries not to be near of this man. She is in the distance and then she went away. But then what the mental problem have is that the subject feel dizzy, and the subject must sit. And maybe not every time, but maybe it can happen that this SCP can see or hear, or maybe very, very hard moment. And the subject get to a situation which subject can talk or do. Like it means if the subject have these effects, then this SCP can talk or do something, and this is dangerous because you can have physically function get off as a physiological function, and later the subject would go in like a trip, in a dream, and the SCP Foundation Germany call it a trip. And they have a good life in the dream, and the SCP, and they have dream with SCP-031-DE, and they have good life, but like SCP or Isabelle can cheat or leave him, and the subject is normal thing, and the subject have good life too if this SCP cheat or leave. And the subject live in this dream like 75 years, and the dream is only 2 hours, but this subject feel in the dream that he lived 75 years and died at the end. And most of the time the subject think it is real, it is not a dream or something. Fun fact about the dream is that the dream world in the real world is not the same, but the environment is a little bit the same. And many times is in the dream SCP-031-DE, not the name Isabelle. The name of Isabelle can be something others, like maybe Anita or Elizabeth or something else, not only Isabelle. But something is only not changed from SCP-031-DE into dreams, and it is that the look. It is like the name is not the same, but the look is the same. Now I'm reading the message from Dr. Note, what he wrote about SCP-031-DE. And you can read too because I write it, and you're welcome. We assume that SCP-031-DE can only occur in German-speaking areas, as previously recorded occurrence of SCP-031-DE are limited to German-speaking locations. We didn't notice any other restrictions.